All set. Okay. So as you find your comfortable seat, we'll start with our 3-part breath. So let's take a moment and bring the breath in through the nose, filling the chest and ribs all the way down till the belly expands, and pause. And then bring the belly back in, back up through the torso, ribs, chest, and out your nose. So as you close your eyes, concentrate on that space in your third eye center. And let's just do a few more rounds of breath. The mantra that I woke up with this morning in my head is Ananda Hum. Ananda Hum, which means I am joy. And I think we were just talking about the vaccine and a certain amount of joy that comes with that. And I'm sure you can call to mind something that's bringing you joy right now. So let's just live in that space of joy over the next 30 minutes with Ananda Hum. We'll do Cobra in a Basket next. So just take some time to make some circles, opening up the body and getting moving. And then let's reverse our direction. Hearing some cracks and creaks. And then find our stillness, right ear to right shoulder, left fingertips out and right fingertips on top of the head. Sitting up nice and tall, opening up the left side of the neck. And bringing the chin in towards the shoulder. Another nice slow breath here. I could hold this one all day. Feels good. Come back to center. Let's do left ear, left shoulder. Just flip that out. Again, sitting up nice and tall. Chin in towards the shoulder. Remembering to breathe. Come back to center. Chin down towards the chest. And then looking all the way up at the ceiling with that orange behind our neck. So inhale forward. And exhale back. Again, down. And look all the way up at the ceiling. Then come back to a neutral place. And let's get into our shoulder some. Do gold post arms, inhale, and then exhale. One more. And then take the arms long in a T. We'll take our right arm underneath our left for eagle arms as we inhale up and exhale down. Let's do that one more time. And then find your spot to hold and breathe, sending that softening in between shoulder blades. Releasing your shoulders away from your ears. One more breath here. And then let's release back out to our T. And we'll take left underneath right. Inhale up and exhale down. One more. And then find your spot, hold and breathe. And then gently release and float down. Let's flip our palms up as we inhale our arms up overhead. Turning to the right, exhale, folding the arms and floating them back down. Gaze over the back shoulder. And flipping our right palm up, swoop up and across the body. Nice side body stretch. Feel that all the way from your hip to your armpit to your fingertips. Inhale here and exhale, release. Hands on both sides. Inhale up. Rotate left and exhale down. Take a nice gaze over the back shoulder as you flip that palm. And sweep the arm up across the body. And release. And one more time with our hands on either side as we inhale, scoop up. And exhale, forward fold, fingertips down to the floor, walking them forward while you keep your sits bones rooted. That nice stretch in your lower back. Head is heavy, armpits are active all the way to fingertips. Take a nice slow breath here and fill your belly and your lower back with air. And exhale that out through your mouth. Slowly bring yourself back up to center. Uncross our legs and let's bring our legs long in front. So extend out the legs. And let's roll our ankles. So our feet are flexed and let's just roll the ankles in one direction. And then the other. Nice. Let's flex and point. Just give your movement, some movement to the ankles. And then now when you're back flexed, we're gonna wrap around so toes towel touch each other. So flexing back and then wrap. And one more flex and wrap. Nice. Bringing the right knee in towards the chest. Let's give first a nice squeeze, keeping our left foot active and flexed. And then we're going to take the sole of the foot and the hand and the knee in the inside of the right elbow. And let's go back and forth here. Just open up the right hip. And breathe. Maybe smile, bringing to mind Ananda hum. I am joy. I'm thinking of your pelican, Jen, and a little bit of joy with that pelican, which is nice. All right, let's stop the movement and set the foot down on the outside of the leg as we wrap the left arm around. Right arm comes out at shoulder height. Follow that arm behind you for a nice twist. Breathing here. We're going to unwind, straighten out the right leg. Let's do our first forward fold. So arms inhale overhead. Begin to slowly exhale forward, and just wherever your hands want to come down is where they're supposed to be. Slowly lower. Just breathe here. Maybe fingertips start to come forward just a little bit more. It's okay if you're nice and tight. Just let your body slowly start to wake up. Begin to roll back. Left knee in towards the chest. And then we're going to take the hand, sole of the foot in the hand, knee inside the elbow. Keep that front foot flexed as you rock the left side back and forth, beginning to open up our hips. And then we'll come back to stillness, set the left foot down on the outside of the right, wrap the right arm around, left arm shoulder height. Follow that arm behind you. Nice opening. And a twist here, flexed right foot, and breathe. Let's find our way back to center. One more time, legs extended, arms up overhead, inhale. And then slowly begin your exhale into a forward fold. Wherever you are, nose points in the direction of your knees. Take a nice slow breath and see if you can just walk your fingertips forward a little bit more down. Reaching towards your toes. Let's take one more deep breath. Maybe they can come forward just a pinch more. And then let's gently roll ourselves back up. Roll the shoulders back and down. Make your way into all fours on your mat. We'll find our way into tabletop. And as you're in tabletop, you can begin with some cat-cows. Inhaling through And exhale, rounding. And on your next exhale round, let's just push the hips all the way back and come into that closed legs child's pose. Just sit here for a moment and enjoy that full stretch of your lower back. Take one more nice slow breath here, and then let's come back up to center, and we'll drop our hips to the right, look over our left shoulder, center, drop left, look right. One more of those on each side. Last one. And let's trace some circles with our hips on all four corners of the mat. And after you've gone in one direction a couple times, let's reverse and do that in the opposite direction. Last one, and then find some stillness. Let's take our right leg along behind us, ball with the foot on the mat, pushing through the heel, giving your calf a nice stretch. And then we'll lift that leg up and extend out our left arm, thumb pointing towards the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Let's do 3 more. Last one. And let's bring that one all the way forward, planting our left hand, sweeping our right fingertips up to the ceiling. And then right hand comes down. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, slight back bend into cactus arms. We'll inhale, lengthen, and open with a T to the left. Gaze at the back fingertips. Drop the left arm down and back up. And now let's float with both of our hands on the inside. Heel toe over to the side. Set up your version of runner's lunge. Fingers and toes line up. You know, if this is a good stretch, just bow your head right here. To take it deeper, you can take that left leg back some before you can come down onto elbows. Yogi's choice, find your runner's lunge. Wherever you are, take some nice slow breaths into your right hip. You can come on to the edge of the foot by starting to drop the knee out to the side if that stretch feels good. Take one more slow breath here. Let's come back onto a flat foot. Back up onto your palms, and then slowly rock your hips back so that you can take the right leg back to the mat. Now we're back in all fours. Do a couple cat-cows. Inhale up. Exhale, round the back. One more. And then back to neutral spine. Left leg comes behind us. Ball of the foot on the mat. Pushing through or pulsating. Stretching out your left calf. And then we'll raise that leg. Right arm out, thumb up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale in. 3 more. Last one. And bring the leg all the way through. Set the right hand down, left fingertips to the ceiling. And then as you bring the left hand down, let's sweep both arms up. Exhale, cactus slight back bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open to a T. Sweep the left arm down and back up. Both hands come on the inside as we sweep down and find our version of runner's lunge. So go ahead and set that up again, however it feels good for your body. Nice, long, slow breath. Come on the edge of the foot if you like that stretch. Another round of breath. We'll come back to a flat foot, come back up onto your hands, walking the hands back so that we can bring the leg back to the mat. Knees come wide, big toes to touch, and find your wide leg child's pose, heading all the way down, forehead on the mat. Palms active, armpits engaged. Really sink the hips in. Let's come into our 3-part breath. Inhaling through the nose, filling the chest and ribs, and then expanding the belly. Pausing and bringing that breath all the way back through. We'll begin to lift our hips and curl our toes, making your way into downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal it out. Bending one knee, straightening the other. Up on the toes, and then slowly lower the heels down. Belly reaches towards the thighs. Let the head be heavy. We'll inhale forward into plank. And exhale, push yourself back to down dog. Again. And exhale, push back. Last one. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Let's do that 2 more times. And exhale in. Last one. And this time, let's take the knee all the way forward into pigeon. So setting that on the ground, uncurl the left toes and slide them back. Hands on either side, sitting up nice and tall in your pigeon. And then begin to forward fold down. You can cross and stack your arms to rest your forehead there. Wherever you are, try to have your forehead make contact. If pigeon is not accessible for your body today, no worries. You can do figure 4 and lay on your back. Take a couple nice, long, slow breaths here. And as you're ready, we're going to put both of our hands on either side again, sitting up as we curl our left toe under, lifting our hips and lifting that right leg all the way back up to the ceiling, and then lower the right leg down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee towards nose. Let's do that 2 more times. Last one. Bring it all the way through, setting the knee on the ground, uncurl the right toe, slide the leg back. Hands on either side as we sit up, proud pigeon, and then feel free to come down into your sleeping pigeon. All the way down onto the ground. See if your forehead can make contact. Settle into a couple of nice, long, slow breaths here. Last one. Take the breath all the way to the belly. Let's begin to come up, back up onto the hands, curl the toes, lifting the hips, lift the left leg up and bring it back down. Find full expression of down dog. And then slowly begin to walk your feet forward to the top of your mat. We'll meet in a standing forward fold. Hands on the shins as we inhale up to a halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. And one more. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Micro bend your knees, hands on either side as you reverse swan dive all the way up, slight back bend. Fingertips to touch, hands come into the heart. Nice. So we'll do a balance pose from here. And we're going to do the one where we do kind of cactus arm with one of the legs out, and then we'll head into warrior three if you're feeling that today. So where we're going is the one where take one leg out and out to the side, like so, and then we'll come back to center, and then we'll go back into warrior three, okay? So if you like to have a wall to balance with, feel free to set yourself up for that. And you do this as much as you would like to. So we have our feet about hips width apart. We'll ground down into our left leg. Inhale the right bent leg up with the foot flexed. And then take that right leg out to the side and hold it at the knee with your right arm. Left arm comes up to goal post. If you'd like to just hold this as your balance, this is a great balance pose. If you want to go into warrior three, we're going to come back to center with the knee, hands at the heart. I'll turn so you can see me this way. And then you're going to begin to hinge at the hips and start bending forward as you take that left or the right leg behind you to stamp it, if you will, on the wall behind you. Hands can stay at the heart or you can extend them out long. And when you're feeling complete on this, see if you can, with control, take that leg back up in front of you, bent, hands at the heart, and then set it back down. Lovely. Give yourself a wiggle. That is hard for me today. You might have found that hard today too. That's all right. All right, let's do the other side. Planting down in our right leg. Our bent left leg comes up and over to the side and hold. And then right arm out in goal post. You can stay here. You want to try warrior three? Back to center, hands at the heart. And then begin to extend the leg behind you as you hinge forward. Hands can stay at the heart or they can come long in front. Try to keep the toes pointing down, hips square. And then as you're ready, let's come back with control. You can come back up to the bent leg in front and set that down. Beautiful. Let's inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. In this folding position, start to take your legs a little bit wider. So now they're wider than our hips. We're going to come down into a squat. So begin to lower down your hips. You might be able to do this flat-footed. I need to keep my heels off the ground a little bit. Bring your hands in heart center. Your forearms are on the inside of your thighs. We'll just breathe here a moment into our squat, taking advantage of all the hip opening that we've done today. Take another long, slow breath here. And then let's put our hands down and begin to lower yourself down onto your mat. However that feels graceful to you. Take your hand or your feet out in front, extend out the hands, and let's just lower ourselves all the way down onto the mat. Lifting up the hips and taking them over to the right, extend out the left leg long, bent right knee across the body. Hold on to that with your left hand, extending your right fingertips out and looking over them, keeping the right shoulder firm on the ground. Take a nice slow breath into the supine twist. Let's unwind, hips come back to center. Lift them up now and take them over to the left, right leg long, bent left leg across the body. Gaze over those left fingertips as that arm is out into a T. A couple nice, long, slow breaths here. And slowly begin to unwind, coming back to center. Bring the knees in towards the chest, soles of the feet towards the ceiling with the bent knees as we're coming into happy baby. So see where it is in your practice. Maybe you can just hold on to the backs of your calves or hold on to your ankles. And maybe it's feeling in your practice today to hold on to the soles of your feet. Wherever you are, find your version of happy baby. Maybe rock side to side. Thinking of that joy of a little baby, right? Go ahead and call to mind anything else that's bringing you joy. Trying to get in touch with your inner Ananda hum. I am joy. We'll come back to stillness and bring the knees in towards the chest. And take any last movements that you like as you extend yourself out into Shavasana. Checking in with lifting up your shoulder blades and having them reach towards each other so that your collarbones are nice and open, palms facing up, ankles relaxed out to the side. Open your mouth wide and release any tension. And then let that go. Softening the muscles in your face and your neck. Just let your chest feel supported and relaxed. Softening your ribs and your belly. Let the floor carry the weight of your arms, elbows, wrists. Soften the palms and the fingertips. Let the ground also carry the weight of your hips as you relax your thighs, backs of your knees and calves, ankles, soles of the feet and toes. Nice, long, slow breath. Again, thinking of something that brings you joy on this Wednesday and see if that brings a smile to your face. Ananda hum. Let's dust the tips of our fingers with our thumbs. Raise our arms above our head, reaching long with one side and then the other. And then slowly rolling over onto one side, making your way back to a seated position. And we'll close practice with the usual. Hands at the heart, beginning with a cleansing breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, mouth. Inhale to chant. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May we have peace in our hearts, peace in our words, peace in our thoughts. I hope you have a lovely Wednesday. Namaste. Thank you, everyone.